Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I am so excited to share all this news to you guys because I have a lot to say. Today's video is a drosera update, which is something that I've been constantly telling myself to do, but I've never ended up doing. In fact, I can count 5 different videos of me just saying, soon enough I'm going to make a drosera update, and then I never end up doing it. So yeah, that's finally doing it. And I also have some stuff to say about our drosera. I meant to say Darlingtonia. Sorry about that. What I meant to say was I have a lot of stuff to say about the Darlingtonia seeds that I've been stratifying for a decent amount of time. What? I don't know what's happening. So this is the second attempt of this video that I'm making. The first one ended up being about 16 minutes long, and it was super duper boring, me just talking with terrible camera angles. But now I finally have it all figured out, so I'm going to try and give you this even better than before. So let's get to it. These plants are kept in my arrow garden. Right there is my arrow garden. This is my ivy garden. There's that. What I meant to say was they're kept in my ivy garden. So let's go. Boom. These are our 3 drosera. This right here is our drosera spatulata, I think. They don't have tags. I really need to get them gardening tags. So soon enough I'm going to forget and then die. Not die, but I'll forget. Yeah. You understand, I hope. So I'm kind of just trying to get straight to the point here. I don't want to make this a super long video. But before we do start, I'd like to say something. Shoutouts for today are nobody. Nobody, no shoutouts. But if you want to be in one of these shout out parts of the video, all you have to do is comment shout out down below, and immediately I'll put you in one of these the next time I film, and there you go, you're in a shout out. So yeah, all you have to do is leave a like and subscribe. Actually, you don't have to do that, just comment shout out. I just want to make it easy. But seriously, do subscribe, just please. Because it's super easy, it's just one button for you, and then yeah, it really helps me out. It means a lot to me. All you have to do is click it, and then not only do you get notified when I make a new video, but I also get some support, so thank you. Yeah, let's get into it now. So this is the first one I'd like to talk about. This is my drosera spatulata, I think. And as you can see here, it is super dewy. This plant has grown so much, and it even has a flower stalk on the main plant, which I think is the only plant that you can see. But it does have a flower stalk, except the flower stalk is so tiny that I don't think you can see it. But it's there, it's just super duper tiny. Okay, it is super dewy. This thing is a killing machine. I cannot count how many times I have seen a gnat on these leaves trying to escape, and then they get eaten. And each and every gnat, although each and every one are very small, they help this plant so well. And they end up growing very large. So this plant has grown a decent size. I don't know how much exactly it is, but I know it's grown a decent amount of size. And it's gone through plenty of generations of leaves. I haven't posted in such a long time. I feel really guilty about it, but I'm going to try and do that more. But yeah, it's doing great. I am loving it. It even has some of that moss and stuff to kind of make it look nice. And then the baby plants that it came with as well are also doing super well. So that's all so great, and I'm really excited about it. Second in line, this plant is much larger. This is our Drosera capensis albino, and I love this plant. It is just all green. It's albino, so it has no pigment or coloration at all to it, which makes it very unique. And I have to say, this plant has grown through so many leaf generations since the last time that it was on the channel. However, it's not growing in size, it's only just growing, well, and I keep dropping the camera, basically. it's only growing in leaves, but not size. So it's not getting any bigger, but it is catching so many gnats that it looks like this, to the point where it can't even, it just doesn't work. The leaves, even when they're just starting to unfold their tendrils, they get covered in gnats. So I'm pretty sure this plant is starting to get choked out with gnats, and I've never seen this happen before, but this plant is so incredibly efficient that I haven't seen a full leaf of this plant in, like, I'm serious, I haven't seen a full dewy leaf of this plant without any gnats covered on it at all. I have never seen it, not a single leaf. Even when I pulled it out of the unboxing, all of the leaves that were dewy were either covered in soil or they just had no dew on them. So it will be a celebration when I finally get to embrace this plant as a species. So let's go. Last but not least, we have our Drosera capensis. I had to zoom out a lot because I'm telling you, this plant is a titan. Look at it. Look at all the red, which you cannot see on the camera. Of course you can't see it on the camera. What can you see on the camera? But you can see all that red and dew from up close. It's so dewy and so amazing that it's able to catch so many insects. This plant has been also going through many leaf generations, but unlike the Drosera capensis albino, it is growing in size very rapidly. I mean, I got these plants at the same size, at the same time. They have the same exact hair, same lighting. In fact, this little plant here has gotten more fruit than this plant. But look how much bigger it is compared to this one. It's insane. I know. I love it. And because it's really hard to see all the dew and coloration from this camera here, I'm going to switch the lights to blue and purple, where it's actually much easier to see. So now that it's at blue and purple, try and get a better view of all that dew. The camera will focus a little bit. You can see all the dew droplets right there. A bunch all over this leaf here. Oh, and now my finger's covered in dew. I was gonna say that there's a bunch right there. You guys can see that. Plenty of dew there. A little bit of dew. There's a leaf back there. And there's this really big one here. And then there's this beast. Hold on, I'm trying to get it on camera. Or maybe shit like that. Yeah, it's super, super big red long leaves. The Drosera capensis albino, there's really nothing to look at. Look at all that dew. That is beautiful. Okay, so I think that's it. The plants are doing great. I am so excited that all of them are doing so well. Also, I got a new haircut, so yeah, that's great. So yeah, amazing. So glad to have them here. And there we go. The last plant back in the Idu garden, soaking up water and killing things. Killing plenty of gnats. So, I am so happy that they're doing so well. I will constantly hope to provide you with more updates rather than just never posting in 55 years. That's what it feels like. I haven't posted in such a long time. And I also have a lot to say about my orchids and my tillandsia, and I have a new holiday cactus, and I have more cacti than that, and a snake plant update to do, and I have to sow my stratified Darlingtonia seeds, and I have to make an update on my dormancy for my carnivorous plants, and a little bit of my basil shoot cuttings for Nepenthes. My Nepenthes Miranda, I have stuff to do about my pineapples and bananas, have grown quite since. And I need to do a major update on my dragon fruit. So let's just say I have a lot to do. It'll all be out there. Just be patient, I guess. But sooner than later, all of this will be cleared up. You guys will be totally caught up on the story of what's happening. And we'll be good. So go subscribe. And yeah, goodbye.